what I want to talk to you guys about specifically tonight is 3 reasons why you, myself, people need mentors. You know, of course, we're in the network marketing space, and so mentorship is important because for us to be successful, we have to mentor people for them to do the right action steps to be successful. Okay? So mentorship is important. And I think it's a word that a lot of people say, but few people really understand the value of it. And so I just got 3 simple points. I don't like to belabor points. I like to keep things simple. And so I'm on a big mission for 3s in everything that I teach and talk about. So number 1, a mentor is important. And the reason why you need a mentor to achieve or be successful in what you're doing is you need perspective. And the reason why mentors can give you a perspective is the reason why they're a mentor. They've already been through it. They've been there. They've had the success. They've had the failures. A mentor is going to give you perspective. And I know this ring personally, we just came back from that major conference, the Leadership Conference Summit, and you're rearing and ready to go to start taking your business to the next level. Drive your revenues, scale your business, do everything you need to do. And it's not a common thing in the business world to have a mentor. We have them. So one of the things that I recommend you do is you get a game plan and you seek perspective based on, hey, this is what I think I should do with my business. And you'll have somebody in your life that you can run that past. Now let me give you a couple hacks, if you will, for you to be successful in that. The reason why people are mentoring you is because they've been there. As I said, starting out. They've been there before. Remember that whenever you're taking advice from them so you can own it, so you can value it more. Here's a big one. It's easier to take for granted the value of a mentor. Because when you get comfortable with somebody you're around for a while, you start to sometimes lose that value perception. You can talk about that in your marriage. You can talk about that with a best friend. You can talk about that maybe with a pastor, your kids even. It's really easy when you have something good to get used to it and forget how bad you needed it in the first place and how much maybe some of you were praying for it or you were asking for it or you were striving for it. And the more you get it, the more you're just like, okay, I got it, so I'm good now, instead of sitting back and saying, man, I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for this. Especially married folks like myself. You get in your arguments and you get in your fights, and one of the things I used to tell people when I'm counseling them in that area, which is always fun, is I'll say, okay, I know you're so mad, you're upset, this person's not doing anything right, but if they were to die in a car accident on the way home, how would you feel about how you just treated them? Oh, not good, right? And so it's always important to value what it is that you have. You're never promised another day, another second. And if you have a mentor that's willing to sow into you, value it. Look for what's right in the situation, not for just what's wrong. Does that make sense? Your mentor's goal is to build you up and help you be successful. So don't lose value in that. All right? Easy to take for granted. Here's a big one. You guys ready? You want mentorship? Then stop talking. How many people are mentoring folks and they ask you, I want to get some time with you. I need some time with you. But all they do is talk, and you're sitting there as a mentor. Do you want answers or you just want to talk the entire time? They didn't want a mentor. They just wanted a shrink. They just wanted somebody just to unload. And that's not mentorship. So one of the things to take advantage of is when you're talking, you're not learning. So that's a real hack, if you will, on how to get the perspective of a mentor. I know some of you have a mentor that's readily available. Can you get with them within a week or 2? My mentor is not that readily available. And so sometimes I have to be very careful because I'm packing in so much I want to share. I have to catch myself and realize I'm talking too much. I'm trying to get so much out because my time is limited that I realize I just need to just chill and just get my question and just be quiet. Because the more I'm talking, the less I'm learning. Okay, so that's an important tip. Number 2 reason why you need a mentor is to help eliminate mistakes. I am so proud of you guys that you're going to come out of this initiative just excited and ready to do something with your business. I get it. I'm fired up for it. I encourage it. But one of the reasons why you need a mentor is to help eliminate any mistakes that you can make. Here's big ones. decisions decisions can either make or break you. What I mean by that is if you make a bad decision, friends, it can cost you years of your life having to build up something that you destroyed because of a dumb decision. Whether it was a financial decision, or the business strategy decision, whether it was a relationship decision, it can halt you. It can mess you up. So make sure, and sometimes you can make good decisions, right? But if you make a good decision on your own without seeking that counsel or that mentorship, you don't get the value of having them be able to speak life into you or use that for somebody else they're mentoring as a success story. So I kind of talk more of the negative side as far as like not wasting time. That's more important. You know, if you make a good decision, okay, cool. But it's usually more based on when you make bad decisions. And I personally have done that. I've made bad decisions that cost us years and dollars of our life because of stupid decisions without seeking mentorship like I should have. And you can't get that time back, right? So take advantage of that. Don't waste time that maybe your mentor's already wasted. And my goal is, I have kids. And we were at the beach doing a family trip. And I remember we were just driving. And sometimes you have those moments in the car where it's quiet. It's rare with our family, but there's our moments, okay? And there was a moment where I was just kind of reflecting. And I was like, I can't remember what I said, Jody, but I was just like, man. Because there's so many memories from leaderships and stuff we did at the beach, good and bad. And I was kind of thinking about some of the dumb things, the bad things. And I was just like, man, if I could just do things all over again. Like if I could just understand the dumb decisions I made, I just wish I could get those back. Or, whatever. And I think Jody thought I was having a little bit of a, low moment. She's like, but don't worry about it. Just blow right past it. Our future is bright. And I'm just like, I love you, babe. You're right. But I'm only saying that because I was looking at my boys in the back. And the fact is, they're going to have a mentor accessible with them at any time they need me. And if they want to, they have access to a mom and a dad that have been through it. And they can save so much time by just leaning on some mentorship and guidance. I felt really bad because we had a family member, had a little family reunion type of thing, on Jody's side of the family. And I was talking to my uncle's kids, and they're successful. They're doing their own thing with jobs and stuff. And I don't know how the topic came up. It was real estate or something that they were doing. I was like, oh, man, you should talk to your mom and dad because they're super successful in business. They know how to make money, residual ongoing income. And they are. They're good at business. They've owned franchises. They own traditional businesses. They've scaled those. They're high-dollar businesses, helicopter businesses. They own multiple properties. They know how to flip homes the right way and know how to use their money. They're just really smart. Jody's family is really gifted in entrepreneurship. And I said, you should really, and they're like, it was like an epiphany for them. Like, oh yeah, I probably should talk to my mom and dad. And it was just like a cow to new gate. And I talked to the uncles like, this is kind of strange. And they're like, yeah, they're my kids. Sometimes it's like, they don't want to ask dad. And I'm just like, man, I wish I had a dad like that. And dad was super like businessy like that. And so you can take advantage of things and not realize what's right there. And so I was just excited because I'll be able to provide that for my kids. You know what I mean? And knowing that they won't have the same mistakes. And hopefully I'll raise them to the point where they want to know what I have to say. We're still working on that. But they still have some of my genetics. But then the third reason why you need a mentor, in my opinion, is to keep you accountable. Right? If you're in the church setting, having a mentor in the church setting kind of keeps you accountable in a lot of things with your marriage, a lot of decisions you make financially and just with kids and just, life stuff, right? In business, it helps you make sure that you're doing the right things. It helps you set proper goals. It helps you be able to come back to a mentorship session and say, hey, I accomplished X, Y, Z. Thank you for that. What do you think I should do next? Or here's my game plan for what I think I should do next. It keeps you honest. It keeps you consistent. It keeps you accountable, right? And so one of the things that accountability brings is goal setting. It allows you to be able to set proper goals. Who's got goals? The next quarter for your business, right? The next conference that comes available. Who's got goals? We all do. Have you ran those goals past your mentor? And say, here's my game plan to accomplish these goals. Here's why I need to accomplish these goals. Here's what my game plan is. Mentor, tell me what you think. Coach, tell me what you think. There you go. They're going to help you make the right decisions. Here's what you don't do. Mentor, tell me what I need to do. I know you're tempted to do that. People do that to me all the time. And I'm just like, hell, all right, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I am going to tell you, what do you think you should do? Right? I need to get people thinking. You got to think about what it is you want. It needs to be your idea. Once it's your idea, then you can tweak that based on your mentor's recommendations. And so it's very important. I'll just keep it to 3. These are the 3 biggest things that I saw. Helps you provide perspective, helps you eliminate distractions, and helps keep you accountable. You take those 3 elements into your business, and you charge hard for the next quarter, and you don't look back. You stay consistent, and you believe in yourself. And that's another element I didn't really talk about, but a mentor's job is to raise you up, is to lift you up. The reason why you're being the reason why that person is willing to mentor you, the purpose of a mentor is to elevate your success. That's the purpose of a mentor and a coach and what you're trying to do. So utilize that. They want you to be successful. And here's my last tip. Don't have your mentor want you to be more successful than you want to be successful. One of the most profound things my mentor said to me was he said, David, I know you can be successful, but one of the hardest things I've had to watch is knowing what you're capable of. I can see it. I just don't think you see it. And I'm just like, oh man, that's so true. He sees so much in me that I don't even see in myself. And that's why having a mentor is so important. Because they're going to be able to pull you to greatness when sometimes you need that. Right? A good mentor doesn't necessarily push you. Sometimes they will. It depends on your coaching style and how you like. I'm a choleric, so I like to be pushed by the person I respect. Don't push me if I don't respect you, okay? Because I push back. But if, the best form of leadership is pulling, right? Pulling. So anyways, hopefully this helped you guys. Hopefully this is something that added value to your business and what you guys are trying to do into the next conference, the next quarter of your business. I talked about knowing your numbers. That's one of the next trainings I'm going to do is talk about knowing your numbers as it relates to your activity. But I'm excited to be able to share with you guys. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you guys over at the sub shop.